This is the kind of situation people do not prepare for because it feels unreal until it happens. And here is the truth. In freezing weather, you do not die from the collapse. You die from cold, quietly, slowly, while you wait for help that never comes. In this video, I'm going to show you a practical plan to survive freezing temperatures when there is no heat and no help. Cold does not only feel uncomfortable, cold changes your brain. Your hands lose control, your thinking slows down. Small tasks become difficult, and the most dangerous part is that you might not notice how bad it is getting. People assume they will tough it out, but the cold is not a challenge you fight, it is a condition you manage. So your goal is simple: slow heat loss, create a warm zone, protect your core, stay dry, and make smart decisions early, because the first hour is when you still have control. The moment you realize the heat is gone, move fast. First, put on layers right away. Do not wait until you feel cold. Once your body temperature drops, it is harder to recover. Start with a base layer, then a warm middle layer, then an outer layer that traps air. If you have a hat, put it on. If you have gloves, wear them. Second, put on socks, then another pair. Feet lose heat fast. Cold feet will ruin everything. Third, close every door and curtain. You are trying to trap heat like a sealed container. Fourth, stop moving around the house. The more rooms you live in, the faster the house loses warmth. You are about to create one safe zone, one warm room. That is how you survive. Here is the rule. You do not heat the house. You heat a room. And sometimes you do not even heat a room. You heat a small area inside a room. Pick the warmest room available. Usually it is a small room, a room with fewer windows, and a room away from outside walls. Bedrooms often work best. Now build your warm zone. Bring supplies into that room: blankets, sleeping bags, water, snacks, and a flashlight. Block drafts. Roll towels and press them against the bottom of doors. If you have tape and plastic, you can cover a window. But even without tools, curtains plus a blanket pinned over the window helps. Then make the warm zone smaller. This matters. If you can create a tent inside the room using blankets, you trap heat even better. A blanket fort is not childish. It is physics. Smaller space means your body heat stays near you, and in a real freeze, your body becomes the heater. Now the most important survival rule: stay dry. Cold plus moisture is dangerous. Sweat makes you colder. Wet clothing pulls heat away from your body. So move slowly. Do not overwork. Do not run around lifting things like a hero. If you sweat, remove one layer. If your socks get damp, change them. And if you have no extra socks, dry them by keeping them close to your body under a blanket. Dry beats warm, always, because dry clothing keeps insulation strong. Wet clothing destroys it. Now, let us talk about your body heat strategy, the correct way to layer. Most people layer wrong. They put on one giant jacket and ignore everything else. That looks warm, but it fails. Here is the correct layering system. Layer 1 is a base layer, something close to your skin. It should feel comfortable and help manage sweat. Layer 2 is an insulation layer. This is the warm layer: fleece, wool, a hoodie, a thick shirt. Layer 3 is a shell layer. This blocks wind and traps air: a jacket, a coat, even a rain layer. Now focus on the heat loss zones: head, neck, hands, feet. Wear a hat, cover your neck, wrap a scarf or a shirt around it. If you fix those areas first, you will feel 10 times warmer. And remember, loose layers trap air. Air's insulation. Tight clothing crushes insulation and makes you colder. Now food and water, the part people forget. In the cold, your body burns more calories even if you are sitting still. You need small, steady fuel. Eat simple, high-energy foods: peanut butter, nuts, crackers, canned foods, granola, chocolate, anything dense. Eat a little every few hours. Do not wait until you are starving. Now, water. In freezing conditions, dehydration sneaks up. People stop drinking because they do not feel thirsty. Keep drinking water slowly. And protect your water supply from freezing. Put bottles near you. Wrap them in a towel. Keep one inside your warm zone. Water is survival, even in winter. Now safe heat sources and what not to do? This part is serious. When people panic, they create heat in unsafe ways. And that is how homes burn down. Do not run a charcoal grill inside. Do not use a gas stove for heating. Do not sleep with candles burning. Do not use a car in an enclosed garage for warmth. If you have a safe heater designed for indoors, use it properly. If you have a fireplace, use it with ventilation and supervision. If you have no safe heat source, do not improvise fire indoors. Your goal is survival, not a new disaster. Cold kills slowly, but smoke and carbon monoxide kill quietly and fast. Now, how to sleep without freezing. Night is when people lose. Because you stop moving, your temperature drops, and you might not wake up in time. Sleep in layers, not too tight and not too loose. Use the burrito method. Wrap yourself in blankets so heat cannot escape. And insulate under you. This is the secret. Cold rises from the floor. Put a blanket under your sleeping bag. Or sleep on a couch cushion. Or stack clothes under you. The ground steals heat. And if you are with family, sleeping close together helps. Your body heat becomes a shared resource. This is one of the oldest survival methods humans have. Now the warning signs of hypothermia, so you catch it early. You need to recognize the danger early, not late. Early signs are shivering, numb fingers, clumsy hands, slower speech, and confusion. If someone stops shivering, that is worse. It can mean their body is failing to regulate temperature. If you notice confusion, slurred speech, or extreme tiredness, take it seriously. Get them dry, get them warm, insulate them, warm drinks if available. The goal is to stop heat loss before it becomes irreversible. Now the conclusion. If you remember only one thing, remember this. Cold survival is not bravery. It is strategy. You layer early. You choose one warm zone. You stay dry. You insulate under you. You fuel your body with food and water. And you do not take fire risks out of panic. No heat, no help, still survivable. Because survival is not about having everything. It is about using what you have correctly. If this video helped you, subscribe to Apocalypse Lantern. More practical survival lessons are coming. Stay calm, stay warm, stay alive.